What's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode 3 of my Road to Glory with Macclesfield Town. Here we are, we're trying to sign a new centre defensive mid for our team because we're quite weak in that area, and I found a free agent, Matthew Riddleton. He's not too expensive, but he might be able to come on a reserve or even as a rotation player, so he gives us a great option there. He wants to sign for 4 years as an important player, so we're going to have to keep rotating him through. He's not going to ask for too much once we've removed his bonus, obviously, so probably about 1600 and he'll sign, which is amazing. So we got a new CDM. As we jump forward an hour in the transfer window, we see that we've got two new players in Connolly and Smallbone from the Premier League, two great players to bolster our squad. As we continue through on transfer deadline day, we get a loan offer for our youth centre defensive midfielder that we brought in this season. I'm thinking about letting him go out on loan because he'll be able to gain some experience whilst he's at Bury, and then we can bring him into the squad next season to give us a better option than using Rose as the centre midfielder. Now we've got our next youth statement for the next month. We're looking through it, seeing some more potential players to bring in, all 70 plus rated, which is really good. There's a right mid in there somewhere that I think I'm going to promote Martin, and then I'm going to trade him up and bring him in as our right mid because we're really struggling on the wings because we've only got Tracy or Cinti, who is our left back, playing at left mid. So get him in, train him up, and then bring him into the squad when he is ready. Here we are checking out our youth player, and he's not too bad, not going to be the best finisher though. Here we are jumping into our first game of the day. We're playing at home, and you'll see that we are playing three debutants: Riddleton, Smallbone and Connolly. Smallbone playing on the left hand side with Riddleton just behind him, and Connolly the lone striker up front with Stevens just behind him playing as a cam. Crawley Town are the away team for this game, and here's their starting 11 and substitutions for the game. We get to see that they are running as a 4-4-2 in this game, so we should be able to break them down quite easily, and I hope Connolly can get on the score sheet today. First opportunities appearing today with Connolly paying a through ball to Tracy for him to run onto it. He's getting nearly fouled, but he still manages to put it in the back of the net. 1-0 Macclesfield Town at home. For some reason, we always seem to play better now at home than the away games. But beautiful pass from Connolly, hopefully getting an assist, and a great finish from Tracy under the pressure of the Crawley Town defender. Second major chance of the game is being created by Stevens by him running into the box, tricking a player, crossing it over, looking for Connolly at the back post, and he manages to scuff the volley, hitting the ground and bouncing it out of play. Crawley Town on the attack in the second half, trying to find an opening but find the smallest one possible and manage to test Villar, who has to pull out a save to keep it 1-0 Macclesfield Town. Riddleton is making the way forward, looking for the run of Nimley, who has managed to get through into space. But Nimley is trying to look for the next player, doesn't see anybody, tried to finesse it into the bottom corner and puts it just wide. Crawley Town are on the attack again, looking for the run through, but he decides to run it himself. We get the ball away, manage to block it, and they still manage to put the ball in the back of the net. Ridiculous how many players got a touch on that and still didn't manage to stop it from going in the goal. And that's it. The game ends 1-1 with us both taking a point at home. Moving into our next game against Swindon, we are the away team, and that's our starting lineup, and that's the home team starting 4-4-2. Here we are pushing forward and Connolly's on the ball, manages to get into a little bit of space and challenges the keeper, but it is saved by the Swindon Town goalkeeper. It's a great shot. It was just a bit unbalanced and a bit too far to the left. Surprised he challenged the keeper. Here we are, Connolly on the ball again, looking for a ball for someone. Rose makes that run, and Rose manages to put it in the back of the net. 1-0 Macclesfield Town. Swindon losing at home, so we're actually managing to dominate a game at home. Connolly created that chance, and he created the previous chance as well, so he's having a really great game so far. Swindon Town on the attack. Hunt has passed the ball. He's looking for the cross into the box. Doherty is unmarked and puts it in the back of the net. What on earth was our defenders doing? Leaving him open like that? He had such a clear opportunity to put it in the back of the goal. Great header as well. McCourt is actually tracking him and just leaves him in the middle for some reason and gives him the opportunity with ease. McCourt passes the ball to Connolly. Connolly's trying to find open space, holds off the defender, turns around and takes a shot, manages just to put it wide. Connolly is having such a great game. He's dominating the opposition with his dribbling and his shooting. Swindon are trying to get the next goal, taking shots from anywhere and challenging Villar. Swindon are still pushing for the second goal when Villar makes an exceptional save again. With both teams dominating a half, the game ends as a draw with each team taking 1 point home. Moving into our third game of the episode, we're the home team, trying Genoa on the left-hand side. The away team is Newport County. They got 5 at the back, so we're going to have to break that down. Newport County are making the first attack of the game, looking through that through ball. Our young defender has made a mistake, and they managed to put it right in the back of the net. 1-0 Newport County. We are struggling defensively, and I don't know what else to do. I've taken off our captain Keller and brought on our young defender, but he's not as good. But he sometimes makes some exceptional tackles, but not this time. Just want to appreciate this strike into the top left-hand corner, goes through the legs of our defender. Here we are, all making our first attack of the game. Get the ball down to Whitehead. Whitehead gets it to McCourt, and McCourt pushes it into the back of the net. What a beautiful strike from McCourt. He always manages to get into space and get that ball in the back of the net. I think currently he's either our top goal scorer or joint top with Whitehead, because Whitehead somehow gets like 2 goals when he suddenly comes on at like half time. Beautiful strike in the top right hand corner. Both teams have scored from outside the box today. We're pushing forward to get our second goal of the game. We're looking at Wilson. Wilson's looking into the middle and he finds Whitehead, but Whitehead manages to just put the ball wide. Maybe he scuffed the header. As we see, the connection comes off of like the side of his head, not his forehead. Riddleton is looking for that ball to Genoa. Genoa finds it and manages to put it right against the post, unluckily. Another attempt for our second goal of the game. Whitehead and Wilson linking up. Whitehead's pushing through unmarked. Can he find the back of the net? He can, but only just off the post. That is 2-1, Macclesfield Town against Newport County. We'll be able to extend our lead in coming minutes. Wilson and Whitehead have linked up well for the second time, and I'm contemplating starting to start them a bit more just because they seem to always make good passing and good runs between each other. Let me know in the comments what you think. Whitehead's on the ball again, looking for Riddleton. Riddleton's looking for Whitehead once more, who manages to stop the ball and take a finesse shot on the edge of the box and put it into the back of net again, getting past this keeper twice today. Shame he couldn't put the header in and he would have had a hat-trick today. Ball is up in the air and we go to header it out, and for some reason the ref has called for something, but what is it? No foul was committed, or was there a handball on Okefe? I have no idea what's going on. Let's have a look at this replay. So they both jump and nothing happened. So a penalty is being given against us, and let's see if we can save it. And thank goodness they just put it wide. Approaching the end of the game, Nimling's trying to make a run forward to try and see if he can steal himself a goal, but he gets pushed off the ball, and that's the end of the game. 3-1 Macclesfield Town. Just thought I haven't actually shown you where we stand in the table. We currently sit 11th, and we're about to take on Grimsby Town, who just sit below us. We're not too far away from first or even managing promotion at this point. Here's the Grimsby Town side. They are the home team for this game, and their goalkeeper is their captain, so showing us that they don't have the strongest outfield team, but they're playing 4-3-3 with that CDM role, so they're going to technically have 5 at the back, so we're going to be very careful attacking them there. Here is our starting 11 and substitutions. We've got Connolly starting up front again after he had that amazing game against Swindon Town last time. He's playing up front with Stevens just behind him, and Sinti and Tracy coming back onto those wings places, and Whitehead is taking that left centre mid position. Grimsby Town are making the first attack, getting through towards goal, and some reason the ref's called something. Maybe he used his body to get him out of the way a bit too much, but they've got a free kick. Let's see if they can actually do anything with this. They seem to have a set piece, so we just got to be careful where they fake it and they pass it out. Let's get Sinti onto that ball, but doesn't really manage to clear it, and it's still a deadly ball towards us, and Villar makes sure it does not go in the goal. Great save, Villar. Whitehead passes the ball to Stevens. Stevens tries to take it round, but he manages to push it off because he was off balance. Such an unlucky shot. Making an attack in the second half from the court, finding Connolly. Connolly muscles through, takes a shot on goalkeeper saves, takes another shot, hits the post, and third time's the charm when he puts it in the back. 1-0 Macclesfield Town. Here we are taking a corner. We're going to put it into the mix to see if we can reach Okefe, and Kefe manages to put it into the back of net. 2-0 Macclesfield Town in this game against Grimsby. We've waited a while to get these 2 goals, but it's been worth the wait. Ritterton's looking for that pass for someone. Whitehead's there, and Whitehead manages to put it back in the net. Another goal for Whitehead. Pretty sure he is now taken over on the court as the top goal scorer for our team, and that says something considering we have 2 centre mids challenging for that. We see that he's actually being pressed by 2 Grimsby defensive players there, and he still manages to get the shot off and put it in the back of the net. Really great player. And that concludes today's episode with us winning 3-0 away at Grimsby Town. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like and come back for episode 4 on Tuesday. Thank you very much, guys.